You're listening to the audio production of Secrets, Lies, and Alibis by Patricia H. Rushford and Harrison James. Published by Thomas Nelson and read by Zach Hoffman.
The authors would like to dedicate Secrets, Lies, and Alibis to our country's fallen law enforcement officers and their families who have given the ultimate sacrifice to their communities. To my wife and daughters, I love you so much. Harrison James. Chapter 1. The wind lifted Megan's hair as she floated skyward on her backyard swing. Her father's hands lightly brushed her shoulders as she returned to earth for another push. The sun warmed her face. She peered through squinted eyes at the wispy clouds. Megan could almost touch them as the swing lifted her higher and higher. Her saltwater sandals pointed toward the sky as she leaned back in the familiar rubber seat, supported at the end of two rusty chains. The chains creaked and groaned with each push. Megan found comfort in the sounds. The rusty chains joined with the distant hum of a neighbor's lawnmower. Rustling leaves complemented the backyard symphony. The sounds reminded her of home and safety. But Megan was not home, and she was not safe. Megan slipped back into consciousness, back into the nightmare. Her neck was bent backward over the edge of the bed. The swing of her youth had been a dream, an oasis in the desert of her desperation. She tried to inhale. Her nostrils found no air, only the black plastic bag that had been wrapped around her head. Can't breathe. She stiffened and tried to move as panic set her heart racing once more. Oh God, will it be over soon? Please make it be over. She cried out when her attacker straddled her on the creaking bed, swearing and punching at her face and chest. Megan swallowed harder, trying to choke down the salty blood that filled her throat. Duct tape covered her lips and cheeks, and a rag stuffed in her mouth degraded her screams to guttural moans. Please, God, let me die. Take me home. Would he hear her pleas after all these years? God, how could you let this happen? No. How could I do this to myself? I came here on my own. I didn't know. Hot tears cascaded from her eyes into her hair. In the distance, a child...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?